a source that allegedly called into another channel and was on a date with CP, and other information coming out through updates. We are speculating, theorizing, sharing our opinions for entertainment purposes only, and because we are raising awareness for Sebastian and we want to bring him home. So, friends, let's talk first. So, a lady called into, and I always say, let's not be using channels' names, okay? I'm going to use his name because I'm going to repeat his information and it's credit to him. Clutch them pearls. We're not using them in the chat anymore, my friends. Please don't use other channels because I do notice when I go back, people say nasty things. Okay, and I know you're saying lovely things, but I don't want to set them up for a nasty response from others. So someone called in. He spoke to them later. The person went on a date with CP 9.5 to 10 months ago. Okay, 9.5 to 10 months ago. Hold on, someone's messaging me. Okay. And they went on a date with him in Nashville to a bar called the Patterson House. Now, the reason this is relevant, like I said, is for two reasons: a story he told the person, and what does it tell us about the relationship? And by the way, I am going to say this right now: spousal privilege, where you do not have to tell and testify against your spouse, does not count when it involves the lives of children. Look it up, do your own research. So spousal privilege would not be a reason to stay together. But if someone's out dating, let's talk about the state of that, okay? So let's get to it. Patterson House. They met on Bumble. CP swiped right. He did not tell the person he was married. He did go by his real name, which tells me something. He did not have to hide that he was out on sites. Okay? That's alleged. That's my opinion. He didn't have to hide it if he was using his real name. Okay? That's my opinion. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, it went about 9.5, 10 months ago. So that would be about like May or June, maybe April, May, June, depending how close she was under time frame. And if you recall, that was about the time we were hearing unverified rumors. I didn't verify, and that's why I'm saying unverified, that they had allegedly split up, that CP was living in his own apartment allegedly, right? So I don't know. Does this story lend some truth to that? They were moving on. Remember, back in that time, no one was saying anything. Everything had gone quiet around April 2nd from law enforcement. Remember, KP did the Reels interview, and that was it. No CP. Everything went quiet with confidence. When the FBI reward living life, allegedly living life. And I am behind in comments, so I will be right there. Hello to all of you. Hello, Whispering Winds. So let me just finish what I'm saying because I want to get to it. So we heard those rumors. Does this lend truth to it that they had split? They were, they didn't need to be together anymore. But you know what about that? A couple of things. It may lend truth that he used his real name, that he didn't have to hide it, that they were split, that he did have his own apartment. This is all alleged. Okay. But then I want you to think about something. How would that make you feel? Hi, Lori Speckman. Thank you so much for joining our family. We're all one big family, whether you're a member or not, but our reunions are Saturdays, 1 p.m. Eastern, but with your time change, I have to look at that. Okay. So I'll probably keep it 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you heard that, he's not hiding it. Okay. That tells me one thing. But the other thing is, it's kind of gut wrenching, in my opinion, because for KP, how would you feel? And this is an alleged theory. Please, Lori Speckman, where can I get a poster with the reward for Sebastian? Want to post it on my page. If you go to at night, are you on X, Lori? Or can someone drop a link to the flyer with the $347,000 reward? Mods, thank you for doing that, Lori. Raising awareness is so important right now. Thank you. Okay, so if you were in KP's shoes, and I know a lot of us can't even relate or put ourselves there, the non-emotional bond, the not coming forth, the not correcting details a year ago instead of now, the lack of emotion. We noticed yesterday matching tennis shoes, by the way, with KP or with Sebastian, the black tennis shoes, white sole. Sebastian had on, KP also had on. Also, the person with crossed legs at Texas Roadhouse went on or had him on. But how would that make you feel if someone gave you an ultimatum? And that's been all over. I mean, we've heard it. Rely, you are my child, and I hope you choose your child. And then your child's gone, disappeared, and suddenly your dude's dating. You lose everything, right? You lose everything. For what? And that, my friends, may be the very lesson here, right? Never, never put a man before your child, allegedly, in my opinion. So they went to the Patterson house in Nashville. It it was a oh, and this person did report it to TBI months and months ago, so we don't need to let them know. Lori Speckman, you look so much like my best friend from middle school, high school, and my sorority sister from college. You look so much like her in your photo. So, um, then thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. So how, I don't know. They went, I don't know how it would make KP feel, but if KP knew because he's using his name and that was the arrangement, they had split up or they have an open marriage allegedly, who knows? We don't know. We are not them. But if she's just finding this out now after allegedly, ultimatums and aligning with her husband, this would be quite the punch, wouldn't it? Would it be the thing for you to, would it be enough if you didn't know this information? If this is new to you and you're in KP's shoes, would it be enough for you to turn on him with information you had, allegedly, in my opinion? Just asking, just wondering, right? Just wondering. So they went to the Patterson house. It's a fancy little bar. It is. Fancy little bar, drinks start, I think it was about $20, the lowest drink, I think. Let me look. Yeah, about $20 for the lowest drink. Their food's pretty much bar food. Okay. And their food's pretty much bar foods, except they do have tartar, which is usually that's a delicacy to many. It's unusual to see, but so it was a nice place, which is why he's dressed so snazzy for the occasion to meet his match in Nashville at the Patterson House. What's alarming is we also have to look at this not only because of the state of the relationship. Were they moving on? And once dog and at night and the $50,000 reward came from FBI, did their confidence go down? Remember, they said no comment about the reward at first. Then they said, whatever questions you have, you can talk to law enforcement. And then law enforcement came out and made it clear, remember, after that, that it was a criminal investigation, or someone did at night, someone did. Okay. So those things are important sometimes in the orders that they happened, right? And you all have so much insight. Don't forget to let me know things you know too. Hey, Criminal Med. Hey, Prayer Warrior. Hey, Kaz 1888 Scotland supporting Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Thank you. So let me keep going. So it's not only the state of the relationship. After the others came forth, we've got the heat on now, criminal investigation, things are being leaked, put out there, theories, other things. Eyes are clearly mainly on, in my opinion, CPKP for most. And then you hear this. He tells his date, and mind you, it's 9.5, 10 months ago, about that his son died in a car accident. They were driving and hit black ice at a two road, so I'm assuming a two-way road, two-lane road. I don't know. And he hit black ice and got in a car crash. Let me repeat that. He told his date that his son died in a car accident. They hit black ice on a two road, they told Clutch, Justin. And he hit black ice and got in a crash. Now, she did not say when this occurred. So it's not like we can pull up a traffic report. Well, or could we to see if one really existed? I don't know. Yes, we could probably. Yes. We know where it was, right? So, or no, we don't know. It could have been anywhere from Hendersonville to Memphis to Nashville. Who knows? He didn't give a location as far as I heard. Okay. So now you just tell me, what does that mean when someone would say their child whom is missing, mind you, their child whom is missing? Oh, Maria, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate it so much. Bless you. Blessings. Your child is missing for maybe, a couple months. Let's see, February, March, April, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4 months falling in it when this point occurred. and the person tells someone his son died in a car accident, but the child's missing. My son died in a car accident. Black ice. We hit black ice, the two road, and got in a crash. Okay. It gives me Scott Peterson vibes, right? It just gives me, mm, I don't know. I don't like it, allegedly, in my opinion. Um, didn't, no, wait a minute. Who was it? Was it, yes, Scott Peterson